Yes, we have a lot to discuss in this episode, and that's a good thing. We are discussing the markets, specifically XRP, as it appears to be beginning its second leg up. Even though I don't want to do anything or jinx it, it does appear to be. We will discuss Bitcoin and the reasons it is falling behind. It's fascinating to observe, and many other adults who are late bloomers and late movers are beginning to rise as well. We will investigate Stellar and its current situation. On top of XRP, Sandy Young leaves Ripple $17 or $27. Let's get started with Bitcoin right now, so please take a seat back and unwind. The price of $95,058 has decreased by 0.09% over the last day. With a current price of $3,615, Ethereum is up 0.77%. Following what one may call a minor downward adjustment yesterday, XRP dropped to roughly $2.53. This morning, there has been a good recovery, and the price is now up at $2.83. To be honest, I don't think it will end there. Look, we spent a considerable amount of time floating around $2.72. There won't be any stopping it if we see a breakout here and this keeps going and we do break that $3 level. Whatever your goal is at the all-time high for XRP, it will absolutely crush it. Most likely, a push higher into the mid-$3 range is in our sights. For those of us who own XRP, these are very exciting times. Let's maintain the positive trend. Let's continue to send this thing to the moon. The market capitalization of all cryptocurrencies is still around $3.5 trillion, which is quite fascinating because no new money is entering the market at the moment. USDT and USDC are both approaching the dollar pegs. Money is rotating, and on top of that, there are some additional incredible alts gainers. Cardano is still erupting. In the past day, it has increased by more than 20%. Chainlink suffered a complete blowout. It has increased by 25%. 20% Polkadot people, HBAR ripped 36 cents. On the call, that is a 7x. During the YouTube live, I was yelling. Seeing how many individuals have profited from my HBAR call is wonderful. Everything is finally exploding. It's still not to our liking. Algorand and ICP are both increasing. This is the desired outcome. Without a doubt, this bull market is stunning. Right now, it's all season. Well, for part of the entire season, keep in mind that Bitcoin will continue to exist, and money will eventually shift from Bitcoin to other cryptocurrencies. Tonight, I will be going live. Keith is coming on. We are discussing charts. All inquiries about prices, pricing forecasts, and our destination are being addressed. The state of the market, as this market is rather different now, isn't it? Even though Bitcoin hasn't taken off yet, these all are enjoying tremendous increases. To have TLN listed on its upcoming exchange, we are enhancing the social media profile. Tweets often appear once a day if you see them. Kindly leave a remark, like, and retweet. It might be as simple as writing TLN Go Moan, TLN all the way, or even just writing XRP, since the exchanges are looking for comments and engagements when they check the account. This one was sent out yesterday, as you can see. It did a great job. With 188 likes and 245 retweets, I should retweet it myself. There are 47 comments and 7,000 views. We want to produce a noise like this. Credible Crypto is addressing the Ripple escrow because, as you are aware, on the 1st of every month, the trolls appear and claim that Ripple is dumping XRP. The cost is here. It's falling. Again. Every month, the song and dance are the same. 7 years have passed since it began. Credible Crypto responds that it isn't giving. It's not unrealistic. For instance, yesterday, 770 million of the 1 billion XRP that was released from escrow 3 days ago were relocked for an additional 5 years. People who haven't spent 5 minutes to understand something should really stop leaving comments on this site. Each month, 1 billion tokens are unlocked by the Ripple. Anyone who is still promoting the dump on you story at this point either be doing so for engagement or is consciously stupid because it has been disproved so many times. You're right. You've seen XRP floating about, and many of these Bitcoin maxis are emerging from the shadows. On it, you can see them babbling. And let's just call it what it is when they don't know what's actually happening behind the scenes. People, they want to get involved. That's all. Their goal is to agitate you. They want to instill terror in us to get us engaged. Holders of XRP. We've been here a bit too long, I guess. We are aware of how this operates. So should you. Credit then released his chart yesterday. He continues, the chart looks fantastic on XRP because it takes some time to digest a 110% move up when you actually look at the complete price history instead of zooming in on the last consolidation to fit some never-ending dump narrative. That concludes the previous 7 years. The following leg has now started. It's there. He recovered from 263 to 281 this morning, and his next leg objective is currently trading at about $3.50 in XRP. Let's continue to move. Let's continue to have fun. Let's try to make this thing break $3. Next, let's concentrate on an all-time high from 2017. After that, we can at last begin discussing XRP and moving on to price discovery. It's exciting and pleasant to hear about these occasions. It's keeping me up at night. All I want to do is check the cost. I just want to do it. I'd like to update my phone. Take a look at the cost. I warned you that your battery would run out of power very quickly, so you should have those tiny cell phone chargers on hand when this occurred. What about Stellar? What's happening to them? Following a 459% rise, the price of Stellar XLM is currently stalling below resistance. TheCryptoMinute.com is the source of this news. According to the report, between November 21st and November 24th, Stellar XLM RSI fell from 64 to 50.5. The price of XLM was hitting its highest level since May 2021, according to the RSI, which stayed over 70. Strong bullish momentum before the latest downturn was underscored by the overbought phase. By measuring the rate and direction of price changes, the Relative Strength Index, or RSI, provides information on whether an asset is overbought or oversold. While RSI values below 30 signify oversold conditions and potential market recovery, values above 70 generally indicate overbought conditions and the possibility of a downturn. It goes on to say that the price action on Stellar's Ikigai cloud chart is currently situated close to the cloud, suggesting a possible test of support, which is not a bad thing. Verify that those are your real support level support lines, test support, and then send it up again. It indicates that we still have about 50 cents in support. It will probably be tested, after which we might witness a correction and a surge to 70 cents in December. There are two obstacles to overcome. It's quite easy for XLM, 53 and 56 cents. Let me get this from Sonny Young, the former managing director of Ripple EU and CryptoWary. She cherished Ripple. She will be visiting Finality, a fintech DLT payment system for central bank funds. Additionally, the Bank of England acknowledges it as a payment operator. Some of the biggest names in the industry support it. Goldman Sachs, Santander, State Street, UBS, BNP Paribas, BNY, and DTCC, among others. You may recognize those names because Ripple has done a lot of business with them. However, keep in mind this is just a published piece. On this, let's even arrange a date. This article is older. Although it lacks a date, they discussed Finality's intention to employ the USCS, a utility settlement coin. It will be fascinating. Plans have altered, and Sandy is heading over there now that they will be using Ripple's Rust rather than the USCS. I have my sights set on this. I believe Finality is going to use Ripples on the XRP ledger, but I'll keep everyone informed. They won't want to create their own stablecoin since doing so would require a network. Something that is already supported, that can travel at the speed of light, and that will only cost them pennies is what they'll want to use. $17 or $27 for eGrid Crypto, XRP. This is a fascinating debate, isn't it? You glance at the chart and decide since it contains the answer. For the sake of everyone watching the TV, let me blow this up. The chart is available here. The blow-off top at the 1.618 resting at $17 or $27 is followed by two move-ups to the 1.272 fib, 1.4, and then this one. We showed you. When we invest $7 trillion in cryptocurrency, $17 to $27 becomes a very real aim that will be reached, and that's only after XRP gains a 10% to 20% market cap dominance. Can we get into the $34 range? With this current move up, if we can get near to a 30% market cap dominance and 100% of these targets, they're beginning to appear like they're truly going to happen. Let's maintain the encouraging trend on XRP. Today, let's break that $3 movement. According to Credit, the next section is in and will soon be completed. For those of us who own XRP, he got it going at about $3.53, which would be the ultimate positive indicator.